Right, let's do this. Okay, so this is the contents of the first little packet here. It is a small 8x8 system build. It's a swimming pool, and it's made by an eBay seller called One More Brick. And I've seen a couple of the builds that he makes. He makes them to be sold like this. He's done desks, he's done jukeboxes, sofas, beds, mailboxes, all these little accessories that kind of go on the side of a city. Things that really should be polybags, or maybe a bit more than polybags. And I just like the look of this one. This was how much was it? I think it was about $3, maybe a little less. But it was very reasonably priced, and the shipping was free to the UK, so I just picked it up. And I just really like the look of it. You got a diving board with these they're kind of new, these 1x3 tile pieces in orange. Got a little step up there. Got a Technic ball joint there as like a ball to throw around the pool. You got a beverage glass and you got a rubber ducky. But yeah, it's lots of nice parts here. I recommend. Okay, the second order that I have here came from eBay. Came from a guy called Great Gifts for All, and it's free of these female wavy hair pieces in light bluish grey, and these only came with the collectible grandmother minifigure. Fortunately, you often find they're a bit overpriced because it is such a desirable minifigure, but I managed to get 3 of them for just under what they normally would be priced at. I think I got this for about $2-3, and they're usually $1 each. But that was with free shipping, so I feel a pretty good deal, and some nice little parts. So yeah, got them. And the final little eBay order that I got in a small package of about $2 was this Game Boy game. It is Lego Island 2, The Brickster's Revenge. I think this came out 2001, 2002, sometime in that region. I picked this up when I moved to Holland back then. I think I picked up one of the Lego Island sets as well. It was the Speedboat, but it's just such a nostalgic game for me. It might even be the first ever game that I played. Certainly the first Game Boy game I ever had. And I was devastated when I lost this when I moved house a few years ago. But now I have a used version. I can play it again, I can relive the memories. Just, it means so much to have this back in hand. I can finally, as an older, more experienced player, I can actually finish this game. And that's going to be good. I'm going to be quiet for a while playing this now. Okay, 2 more parcels, and this is one of the big ones. This came from Russia, and it has spent about a month in the mail. It's just arrived today. I was starting to think it was lost. And this is going to be a big milestone for me, the contents of what are in here. It's going to allow me to finally build something I've been meaning to build for a long, long time. Okay, right. This is a very big BrickLink order with quite a few specialized parts in here. Just gonna open it up and spill the contents out. There we go. Okay. So the biggest thing in here, to me at least, is this set. 71302. It is Akira, the Creature of Water. Without the original box. I have a version of this already, but I took it apart and I did a big revamp, made it more like a dolphin shark. But now I'm going for a phase where I want to just rebuild a lot of the old sets. So I figured I might as well just pick up another version of it. This was very cheap. I was in this store looking for other parts, and I just picked this up. I think it was about $5 or so good condition. And as you can see, the stud shooters are kind of stuck in there, but that's fine. That's entirely okay. The other reason I picked this up is because it had this part, the cheapest on BrickLink. This is the 2016 Storm Beast Akimu kind of armor add-on. And in addition to that, it had 4 of these armor shells, which I need personally to build a Kimu. Finally, these are all the parts for a Kimu. Missing just one foot, but I've got another order coming in that will allow me to build him. So it gives me great pleasure to finally add these to the bag. To the bag. Excellent. So that's most of the parts for a Kimu. All the parts for Akita. Just gonna stick them over there. And also in this order, we have a black paw piece. And a couple of these little pieces. There are some unicorn horns, drill bits, and some of these little joints. These are gonna go, both of these, towards Terak, the creature of Earth. The only creature I was never able to get back in the day. Unfortunately, I passed out on my chance to get him at a toy store, and then he just kind of disappeared from shelves, and I never got another chance. So these are going to go towards him. After this, I think I just need the trans purple parts, and then I can actually build Terak, and I can have all the creatures. So that's good. But also in this order, there are a few more parts. Got some Glatorian fists. Got one in black, two in medium blue. That's nice. Always running out of the black ones. Two of these 2015 armor shells in silver, the add-on pieces. Can always find a use for these. Always nice. Got one of these Chima blades in silver. Don't think I ever had the set this came with, but yeah, I can put this to use somewhere. I think I have one already, so now I have two. I can have a guy with two broadswords. I have a Keat Orange 2.0 hero head, so I can build a 2.0 hero with a Keat Orange hero head. And after watching the Elves series, I figured, you know what, I might as well pick up two of these mini dolls and see what they're like. There's the water one. I think her name's, was it Nida? I'm not too sure. And this is the Earth guy, the Earth male elf. I think his name was it Farron or something? I don't know, but I figured I'd pick these two up because they were dirt cheap, and I mean dirt cheap. So, yeah, can experiment with them, see if I like these elves. I know they've got elf ears, so I can't really reuse the headpieces, but yeah, they're nice. Almost at the end, guys. Oop. Opens like that. Little. Oh boy, this is the part where I'm not sure if this is Lego or not. I hope it is. Hope it's not something else. Let's see, put that to the side. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Lego. Okay. Right, some very unusual pieces in this order. I'll start with the biggest. This is the 1.0 bulk chess piece, and I think I got this for the purposes of painting it, because I have a bunch of these, or I had a bunch of these, but I painted over a lot of them. But it looks like this is actually the lighter silver version of the armor. I know it came in two different shades. It came in the silver we saw with Bionicle, and then it came with the flat silver, like the darker flat silver that we saw with the rest of Hero Factory and later waves like this blaster from Star Wars. So quite interesting. I was kind of expecting one of the darker ones, because I think these only came out at the beginning of production for Hero Factory, and this I'm going to use for a blaster for a Hero Factory revamp. Speaking of Hero Factory, there's a lot of specific Hero Factory parts in here. These are two of those Ben 10 tail pieces that I believe these are the right ones for Pyrox, the Brain Attack Fire Villain set. And as you might be able to see, there's a couple more Pyrox parts in here. These are two of his armor add-on shell pieces in dark red, and his original armor piece. So I think that's most of the parts that I need to actually rebuild him. I just need the black Ben 10 feet and I need his actual brain piece. This I thought was gonna be the part for the order. It's not actually the part that I asked for. It's meant to have a little partition there because it came with the first generation of Hero Factory sets. Was meant to go towards a rotor, but unfortunately it's not the right part. That's a shame because that was the part that I picked up. This was the part that brought me to the store. So it's not great, but at least it was cheap. At least I got our stuff in this order, so what can you do, really? This blue 1.0 arm or leg piece, this came with Stormer 1.0 and it came with the dropship pilot. I broke all of these. I had none that weren't broken, so I placed an order for one more so I can rebuild Stormer 1.0. So these are the two Furno hockey pad shin pieces for his lower legs in Mata Red. I kind of want to build another 1.0 Hero Factory mock, and I think got a bunch of parts to do that in this order. We've got the Brain Attack Surge visor here. It's a nice part. Got a Sir Raskus mask. Completely ran out of these. I painted a bunch and bought a bunch because they're usually very cheap, these Knights Kingdom masks, especially the unprinted ones. I think this was just a couple of pennies I paid for this, so good deal. Gonna put that on something. These I've been needing for a while because I plan to rebuild the Boxer set, and I used the ones that I got with my original Boxer to build my Pohatu revamp, my Fantoka Pohatu revamp, so these will go to good use. Two of these Technic connector pieces, I need two for the purposes of rebuilding 2008 Takanuva. I have a couple of these in my collection, and I went through my collection and I came to realize most of them were kind of the yellowed, older version of Pearl that came in 2001. So these are the newer versions. They're cleaner, much better. Can use these for 2008 Takanuva. Okay, and two of these little bent, curved lift arm pieces. I think I got these two to go with Takanuva in his 2008 form. But these two, I'm going to use to build some fish. Here's one fish. Here's another fish. Yeah, these will make a nice headpiece for some fish. Some fishy boys. Yeah. This is not my design. I'm not sure where this came from. I think it was from the Game Boy game that someone then went on to build a mock version for. But this is just me trying to replicate that mock version with a tiny little modification. But yeah, there's going to be more fish. So stay tuned for more fish. Okay, just one roundup now of all the parts that came with this order. What stands out to me most personally is getting the parts. For Akimu, I now only need that one gold foot before I can fully reassemble him. I've got all the other unique parts, so that shouldn't take too long. Got Akita here, can take that apart, store that with the other creatures, then I'm only missing Terak. And a lot of the parts I need for him are stored elsewhere. Got the parts for Pyrox, hopefully not too many orders needed to complete him. Got these fists, again, two in medium blue, one in black. I'm always running out of the black ones, so it's a good thing that I managed to get them. And the the Stringer head in Keat Orange. I can never seem to get enough of these. I think I have two. One of them is with Stringer 3.0, the other is with a mock, so now I get to build a Stringer 2.0 or something, or actually put this to good use. Also got the Surge visor, this blaster, lots of the 1.0 parts, the Stormer part, I can now rebuild him. Got a swimming pool. I'm not going to build a city, but I like to have little features like that, maybe like builds that are like a room that I can store somewhere. And this is a nice start, you know, a nice little 8x8 structure. Got the Lego Island game, got the grandma hair, and I got these two little guys. They're alright. I'm not a massive fan of the mini dolls, but I figured I might as well pick them up before I start bashing them. They're not bad. They're really not bad. I think it's a nice evolution to see what Lego's doing now. And they were cheap, so I'm happy to have them. Yeah, they're nice. They're nice and they're very useful. Anyway, this is a nice little roundup of everything of interest that I could fit on camera. And yeah, hopefully I'll have more videos on the way soon. I've got a couple more unboxing videos still to do, and some stuff left over from Christmas that has just been gathering dust waiting for its own unboxing. Hopefully they will come out within the next couple of weeks, and there will be more content on the way, more mock videos, maybe a couple of skits. We'll see how it goes, but I'm just going to take this as it comes. And so long as it's fun, I'm going to keep doing it. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you stick around, and thank you for watching to the end of this video. Adios.